And so here we are looking at not everything has to be work. Basically, the concepts here aren't new. The only thing that's new is just the fact that some of the work or some of the force that you're applying isn't being converted to work. Everything else basically will play out in a way that you're already comfortable with. Now notice that the calculations tend to build. And so in this calculation, we're just figuring out how much force is actually going to be producing motion. In this calculation, essentially what you're doing is figuring out what the acceleration is. And of course, you'll have to find the force just the way you did in the first calculation. This calculation, it continues, it asks you for the distance. And of course, to find the distance, you're going to have to find the acceleration the way you did in the previous calculation. And of course, to find the calculation, you're going to have to find the force. So that's the way you can proceed through the quiz. You will notice that as you move along towards the end, if you wanted to make a change, you can actually use conservation of energy to solve some of these, or you can just use the kinematics and dynamics that you've been building on since the beginning of the quiz.